Hey guys, welcome back to Max Cars Dawn of War Unification. Today we continue the coverage of the UGL Season 2 from an absolute highlight series from the last time where you had C. Clembe vs. Kubini to not so much a highlight of Omen vs. Jolly. Both are not the best players around. From the two I would consider Omen the stronger one. I've seen some games of him playing Necrons, for example. But okay, enough of that. Quickly looking over the draft, we have Omen, who banned 1,000 Suns and Fallen Angels, whereas he own green passes, whatever this means. Jolly is that bans Necrons and Renegades Guards. Yeah, Necrons seems to be his main faction, so that's why. Omen then picked Orc, Sisters of Battle, randomed Mechanicus, probably forgot about the timer, and then picked Space Marines. Jolly, on the other hand, picked Tyranids, Demon Hunters, Emperor's Trojans, and Harlequins. I know that Jolly is, I think, a Tyranids main, or at least likes to play Tyranids a lot, so that's why he picked it first. Omen, I'm not sure what factions he also plays. It seems that every player that can play Necrons plays Orcs also well. That's pretty much how it looks for me, but yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the first map, which is again Imperial City. And here we are on Imperial City. On the left side, playing Tyranids, we have Feeling Jolly, or just Jolly. On the right side, playing Sisters of Battle, we have Omen. Maybe I was a little too harsh in the opening. Omen is pretty solid. I know that Jolly, on the other hand, is more like a casual player, so more in a casual play style. Sorry, whereas Omen has solid openers, as you can see here, for example. Getting a Seraphim opener here. Getting two missionaries, not a Yes, don't fucking do that. What is he talking about? Surely being weird, I guess. But who is he talking to? Really? So a Seraphim opener is done. Interestingly enough, the Prismantine Sanctuary is done first, but okay. Two Seraphim squads, probably, and then killing them. He's playing the annoying guy in the chat card, I think. So getting a bit of his what should I say? Rhythm. There's no Brood Lord. This is a mistake. First mistake already. What is he going for? Ravenous. Yeah, you need a Brood Lord if you go Ravenous. First Seraphim squad is also he. Omen plays the non-delete Seraphim opener. You can do various things that, okay, you can go second Seraphim squad, but then you really have no power to reinforce those. You see you have only 10 power, which means you can only reinforce them twice instead of 7 times, which is the big kicker for it. And here comes the Ravenous getting reinforced to maximum, actually getting pulled out here in the middle of the map so they can be kited. Not sure about that. You see right away the difference in player strength and disengagement over here. Okay, second Seraphim squad is out now. The missionary here will get eaten by Gene Stealers if he stays there. Seraphim's now going to the middle, whereas one... Did we really want to go to the critical? It seems like. But they need to jump out of here. Or just move out of here and casually shooting some Ravenous. Feeling Jolly. Oh, and a sync error. There you have it. Again, Dawn of War Online. We had most of the games played in Steam, and most of the games were totally fine. And we had the first sync error in the game, me against Futomaki, which was on Dawn of War Online, because Futomaki only can play Dawn of War Online, and these guys also played on Dawn of War Online. There we have this second sync error. So yeah, there you have it. Yeah, I don't know much about this game. This game goes on for about 8 minutes or so. I teased you already a bit by the player strength. So this game in the end goes to Omen. So he leads 1-0. I have really no idea how this game goes. So if the players are around and can tell us, would be nice. The opener is not completely optimal from Omen, but it leaves you options. For example, if you have a generator, you could then go for a Canoness with Inferno Pistol behind that, for example. Yeah, this is what this build can do for you. A little less aggressive early on, but then more aggressive later on. And as I said, feeling jolly needs a brute lord, because without blue dot these guys, they have 500 morale, but they will lose it, and then they cannot regenerate it unless they go to a spore name. Okay, so pretty fast first game. Let's jump into the second game. And the second game brings us to Fata Morga on the northern side, playing Demon Hunters Grey Knights. We have Jolly. On the southern side, playing Space Marines, we have Ohm. So I really wanted to see what Ohm would do with this opener there, if he would go for a more or less quick tier 2, or if he would have added something. But okay, on this map we now have the Demon Hunters. Demon Hunters Grey Knights are pretty strong. Normally I would recommend to go for 3 of those Brotherhood champions and then the Architect. So let's see what he goes for here. Goes for 3, yeah, okay, that's good, that's good. On the other side we have 2 scouts into Space Marines, so pretty standard. I would recommend to move the scouts over here and let the Space Marines cap this point. But Space Marines could also go and cap this point. Whoops. And then I think... Sorry, my voice. Need to drink something. You can then go for Force Commander or second squad of Space Marines, depending what you prefer. Going for a second squad of Space Marines, so going for a more infantry heavy build. And we have Purgators, so Purgators are the perfect answer to this, to be honest. And yeah, he has just these Space Marines, and these Space Marines can't do very much on their own. So that's why I would recommend to capture a point with them, then you have 2 squads of Space Marines leaving the base at the same time, having double the firepower. Yeah, Purgators are out. Second squad can be added soon-ish. These guys standing around is not optimal. One needs to jump over here, one needs to jump over here. They need to build listening posts ASAP. Yeah, big mistake. Big mistake not splitting them as well. Yeah, as I said, not the highest caliber of players there. Now sending this guy over here and getting a point built over here, but still, yeah, having some points just laying around. Some kindly going on, killing this Brotherhood champion. He needs to go in his invisibility mode, or he will die. There's an ability where he can turn invisible. Doesn't look like Jolly will use it, so it will just die. 100 perquisition down the drain. Purgators on this side, keeping these scouts away. You could upgrade his listening post. No, he did not. He built a genless. We could now go for the Force Commander. Very nice. Force Commander is a good option against these Grey Knights, as Grey Knights do not start with a commander. You can yeah, use a commander very effectively against them. Now getting his listening post pretty late, but quickly going to tier 2 with only 1 squad, which is interesting. Normally I would recommend to get at least 2 squads, but this 1 squad of Purgators actually getting all the Space Marines back to their home base, which kind of works in his favor here. Brother Champion dies. His Purgators are in the middle of nowhere. Could be caught over here if he's unlucky. They cannot teleport, so they can just walk out, being shot in the back the whole time. You see they have a lot of HP and stuff, but on their own against reinforced Space Marines they will also die. Yeah, I would. Yeah, Omen could just follow them to the end of days and kill a model or 2. And these models are very expensive, 52 and 10 green. 55 and 10 green. 52. What am I talking, really? 2 generators and then hitting tier 2 button, I guess. Okay, he reinforced quite a lot, that's why. Not sure what a fast tier 2 for them would really provide them. Now we have second squad of Purgators, so he could go for the upgrades, I guess, for increased squad capabilities, or could go for the flyer. Or even, the Grey Knight Terminator, probably. The Grey Knight Terminator Librarian is probably what he's thinking. Very solid option in tier 2. Tier 2 should be started, yes, for Space Marines as well. And yeah, there are now 2 Purgators against 2 Space Marines. These Purgators now will win this fight, and now we have the complete opposite. These guys running away from those guys, so we have everything you want. Deployment, escalation, research, increasing the squad size, doubling the squad size basically. They could also go for their Justicars now, but everything very, very expensive. I would recommend rather getting a third squad out and getting them all the Justicars instead of this research, because yeah, it doesn't allow you to reinforce them so much. What should I say? Kite them. You can't kite with 2 squads as you can with 3. I don't know the sisters, because 2, 8. Yeah, you could have gotten a third squad of Brigaders instead of getting the escalation research, and would be better. What up, champion and force commander beating it here. Force commander's like, there is something stinging me in the side. I can't find what it is. Space Marines coming in, and then yeah, this point will die. And yeah, these Grey Knights going through the middle, ignoring this for now. The last brother champion now bites the dust as well. The thing goes down, and now we have a problem for the Space Marines. And this is a very grey problem coming from the backside. Sisters also from the other side getting also silencers. We have now a lot of silencers which deal a hell of a lot of damage against all infantry kinds, and this one is also being upgraded. They can jump over and repair it and have a good position against these lads over here. So they're pretty much now cornered. Just now stand, don't move, you come in. And yeah. Not move both! There's one! Oh, the micro! Stop moving and attack. Let's go. Yeah, okay, this now kind of works. Why are they moving in melee? What is these sisters getting completely murdered because of bad micro? They could have stayed here and attacked. Now they're just moving around doing nothing. These guys now getting forced into melee. These guys as well. These ladies here and silencers doing a hell of a lot of work. And now yeah, you see a lot of Space Marines biting the dust. Taken hold victory is activated for Omen. However, Force Commander is almost dead. Brigaders focusing down on the infantry and then focusing on the Force Commander, which just falls over in this pit over here. There was this remains sinking in the sands of this forgotten map. And yeah, what is he going for? Lord Inquisitor Command Squad. I was convinced that we would see a Terminator Librarian. But okay, Vicarious coming out, and there's no real anti-vehicle here. The anti-vehicle option for these Brigaders is actually a Incinerator, which has mild anti-vehicle, and now there's the Vicarious with the Flamer. And yeah, it's a hard counter to all what you see here. The other anti-vehicle would be the Razorback, I think, of them. And yeah, they just stand here now. He did go for the heavy bolter on the top, so there's a lot of anti-infantry now, and the Grey Knights are basically all infantry here. Inquisitor commands were coming in as well, but he has plasma pistols. No plasma pistols. He had heavy bolters as well, so that's a lot of damage against them. There's even now the Grey Knight Chaplain over here, who is the squad leader of the Sisters, so he is there. So we have one commander over here killing all of these Space Marines, and now keeping the focus on this Vicarious. But the Vicarious, as I said, can deal with it. And there we have another sync arrow. This time the game got on a little longer, but yeah, another sync arrow in this match on Dawn of War Online. Devastators are on the way. What is on the way for Grey Knights? The Domus Astra Telepatica, where he could go the Razorbacks or the Flyers, depending on what he decides. Is there a second Razorback on the way? Not for now. Yeah, place your bets in the comments. And I tell you, Omen wins this as well. Omen. So this is a 2-0 for him. Yeah, we have seen the in the way he moved his Brigaders over here, lost all his Brotherhood champions, did go for the escalate research instead for more squads, and yeah, stuff like that shows you the difference in playstyle. Not that Omen was perfect here and losing all the Space Marines, going in here and then getting cornered on this side was pretty bad as well. So yeah, But in the end, Ohm wins this and goes to the winners round, whereas Jolly drops down to the losers round. This is the final video for the coverage of the round of 16. Next up we will look in the losers round what's going on over there, and yeah, before we continue in the winners round, I think. So as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!